In this video today, we'll talk to 7 things you might not know about your cat. Longevity. The common belief that 1 cat year equals 3 human years is not an accurate measure of a cat's age compared to ours. A 1-year-old cat is already capable of reproduction and taking care of itself, while a 3-year-old human is still dependent. The internal and external developments of animals vary greatly from human development, making such mathematical formulas unreliable. However, it is interesting to note that the lifespan of cats seems to be increasing. Several decades ago, cats typically lived around 12 years, but now it is not uncommon for them to live to 18 or even into their 20s. This increase in lifespan can be attributed to advancements in cat medicine and genetic changes. Some exceptional cats have even been reported to live up to 30 or 34 years in Southern California. Independent and loners. While many people perceive cats as solitary creatures, those who have visited farms with cats may have observed them congregating in colonies, sometimes numbering up to 20. They even seem to hunt together. These colonies have a dominant cat that the others accept, maintaining a relatively peaceful coexistence until a new cat arrives and dominance must be established again. If you have an indoor-outdoor cat like mine, you've probably experienced them asking to be let out, even though they have cat doors. My cat does this daily, usually at night. I open the door, and he eagerly runs into the mudroom, waiting for the next door to be opened, despite both doors having cat doors installed. If I join him outside in the back patio, he seems delighted, rolling around on the stones and observing me. I suspect he would enjoy having a hunting companion, preferably one quieter and more stealthy than myself. Cats can't be trained. It is entirely possible to train cats, as demonstrated by the performance cats seen on television walking ropes, rolling balls, and even swimming underwater. While we may attribute these abilities to showmanship, the truth is that depending on the breed and individual cat, they can all be trained to some extent. In fact, cats are quite capable of training us as well. In her book, How to Talk to Your Cat, Patricia Moyes describes a game she plays with one of her cats. The objective is to remove an object from a precarious perch, like the top of a chair, without disturbing anything else or knocking the item to the floor. One of her cats performs this task with care and precision, while the other cat simply interprets the game as, "Get the thing at all costs," and retrieves the item clumsily, often knocking it down. Moyes also mentions 2 other games she plays with her cats: fetch and carry, and hide and seek. In the first game, the person throws a ball of tinfoil or something similar, and the cat returns it, dropping it at their feet. The second game was invented by her cat, who brings the ball of tinfoil, drops it, leaves the room, and then returns to search for it excitedly. Moyes creates a special bond with her cats and approaches them with respect and understanding. It is likely that the more we anticipate our pets' capabilities, the more capable they become. My own cat provides a less dramatic example but still demonstrates training. When I first took him in as a stray at around 8 months old, he had a habit of scratching the furniture. Initially, I would bang my foot on the floor and tell him, "No," and he would stop. Now, a simple firm command is enough to make him stop. He only exhibits this behavior when he wants something and feels I am not paying attention. In fact, cats often use their actions to get our attention and communicate their needs. They do things they know they are not supposed to do, like jumping on the kitchen table, to let us know they want to be fed if their food bowl remains empty for too long. There is an ancient Egyptian papyrus from the 20th dynasty that depicts a dog walking on its hind legs, herding goats while carrying a staff. In the same picture, a cat is also shown walking on its hind legs, herding ducks with a staff. The intention behind showing the dog and cat on their hind legs, carrying staffs, was likely to portray them as being in control. If they were shown on all fours, they couldn't be depicted with staffs and would appear equal to the goats and ducks rather than being in charge. It is possible that cats were trained and used in various roles in the past, and they likely responded well to such arrangements. Aloof. Considering the unfortunate history of cats being associated with witches, Satan, and evil, it's no wonder they often keep themselves aloof. Throughout Europe and even in America, cats have been betrayed, condemned, tortured, and exterminated countless times, sometimes in large numbers. Those that survived passed on their genes and a sense of wariness toward humans. However, every cat owner knows that cats can develop strong attachments and genuine gratitude for affection and care given to them. Cats and music. While dogs may leave the room when someone starts playing an instrument, cats tend to come closer, lie nearby, roll around, purr, and seem to enjoy the sounds. My previous cat was a big fan of my guitar playing, especially when I did elaborate fingerpicking. My current cat loves listening to the guitar, but nothing compares to his ecstatic reaction when I play the Celtic harp. Each sound seems to fill him with immense pleasure. Many composers throughout history have also observed this appreciation of beautiful music in cats. There are anecdotes of cats showing preferences for certain types of music. The famous harpist, Emil Dubai, noticed that her cat would purr pleasantly when she played a piece on her harp well, but cry when she played less skillfully. She used this feedback to improve her playing. Recognizing the significance of her cat's influence on her success, she left her substantial inheritance to her cat and ensured loyal friends were entrusted with its care. There are even videos on YouTube showing cats intentionally playing the piano, fully absorbed in the experience. Some cats stop and listen with obvious appreciation when their owners play Bach on another piano. It seems that cats, like humans, can genuinely appreciate beautiful music and may even aspire to become musicians themselves. Movement. Cats are known for their agility and flexibility, which can be attributed to various factors. Unlike humans, whose vertebrae are held together by ligaments, a cat's vertebrae are bound by muscle, providing them with a greater range of movement. The construction of their shoulder joint allows them to rotate their forelegs in almost any direction. However, have you ever noticed something peculiar about the way cats run? Most mammals advance by moving the front leg of one side of the body and the back leg of the opposite side, but cats move their front and back legs on the same side. For example, it would be front left, slight pause, back left, front right, pause, back right. The only other mammals known to move this way are camels and giraffes, both of which also have distinctive gaits. Food, water, and health. There is a widespread belief that cats can thrive on dry food alone, but many authorities consider this statement to be false. Cats require meat in their diet since they lack the biological capability to derive necessary proteins from various non-meat sources, as humans and dogs can. Dry food often contains unnecessary and potentially harmful carbohydrates, which are not natural foods for cats. Therefore, some form of meat, typically canned food, is necessary to provide cats with essential proteins and water. Cats do not possess a strong instinct to drink, unlike other animals. In the wild, their primary source of water comes from their prey. If deprived of this or not given sufficient wet food, cats can easily become dehydrated and develop kidney disease. Regardless of whether your cat consumes wet or dry food, it's important to always provide fresh water. Many cat owners have observed that cats are more likely to drink when their water bowl is located separately from their food bowl. This separation mimics their natural behavior in the wild, where animals seek out water independently from their search for food. Additionally, cats tend to prefer clean water, so keeping their food and water sources separate may contribute to their drinking habits. Using plastic dishes for food and water should be avoided. Plastic can become scratched, providing a breeding ground for harmful bacteria. Some cats may also develop skin conditions on their chins when using plastic bowls due to allergies. Interestingly, cats often show a preference for moving water. Many cat owners have noticed that their cats enjoy putting their tongues under running taps or raising their faces to falling rain. Some believe that there is a molecular difference in moving water, while others think it may be the sight or sound of the movement that attracts cats. Regardless of the exact reason, it's clear that cats prefer moving water. This preference has led to the development of an entire industry of cat fountains, primarily made of plastic, although ceramic options are also available. Whether using a plastic or ceramic cat fountain or bowl, it's important to keep it filled and regularly clean it to ensure your cat has access to fresh water.